For 100 years, the Father Lacombe Care Centre has provided a place for caring, a home. Father Albert Lacombe was a pioneer. He came to the prairies in the late 1800s, and in 1910 he established what has now become a tradition of caring. The Father Lacombe Care Centre is the oldest non-profit long-term care home for seniors in Alberta. And now, we're preparing for the future.
This is their home, and that's what we always look at. This is their home. So we try to provide their care and accordingly, so that they feel that this is a home and not, sort of a hospital or sort of a place that they don't want to be.
We left with tears the first time we walked out and left him behind here. And it was tough the first while, it really was. But then the longer he's here, we could see more and more that they really did care about him.
My mom's been here for a little over a year and a half. Daily when I'm here, I see examples of not just the care that my mother gets, but care that other residents receive. They take the time to interact. They'll get right on the person's level and look into their eyes.
It's the people, the volunteers, the staff, the overall feel you have just when you come in the building. You know it's different than the others. It's not a commercial operation, it's built on love.
We have staff who've been here for a long time. We have the Sisters of Providence we live right next door, and the sisters are here every day. The Sisters of Providence have been here for over 100 years now, operating this type of care center.
That connection to the Sisters of Providence, to Father Lacombe is really special, and the residents really enjoy that. Music is a real important part of a lot of the programs. So we have music therapy.
What I look forward is generally to improve quality of life and increase well-being. And underneath this big umbrella, it's to balance stress, to reduce agitation, decrease isolation, or is allowing people to speak beyond words.
My mother has Alzheimer's, so we've lost a lot of who my mother was. Karina came in, and my mother was not having a great day that day, for starters, and hadn't been communicating very well with me. And Karina came, and she just focused so clearly on my mother and looked into her eyes and sang right to her. And you could just see my mother, she physically changed, her head lifted. She looked into her eyes and she started trying to sing along, and I was moved to tears.
For residents that are maybe not as independent, it's important that we're supporting a quality of life for those individuals as well.
Our knitting club, it's to promote range of motion with their fingers, for example, so that's a goal.
I think that's 1 cup.
Cooking, it's basically more social than anything.
Is that better? What do you think, Annie? One last little flick?
I do run an exercise program.
That's it.
I promote a lot of range of motion, from head to toe.
All right.
Volunteers are really important because, we're, of course, a long-term care facility. The residents' needs are quite diverse.
There's singing in the dining room, and everybody talks to each other in the hallways, and it's just such a united community feel here, and it feels like a home, absolutely.
We don't count the days, but we make the days count. you now come and just enjoy the visit. So like I said, that's what we live by, not counting the days, but making the days count.
With funding assistance from Alberta Seniors and Community Supports, the Father Lacombe Care Centre Foundation is laying the groundwork for a new 160-bed home directly across the road from the existing centre.
We're going to more than double the capacity of the organization by building a brand new facility.
It's going to have a little bit different makeup than this one. The new home will have long-term care, and it's going to have supportive living. Some people call it assisted living. And it's also going to have a component where we're providing care for the diocese.
We are targeting to raise about $17.5 million that will go towards the construction costs of this new site.
See what the day's got to offer.
These days, with aging baby boomers and longer life expectancies, Alberta's senior population is growing quickly. It's estimated the system needs nearly 1,000 continuing care beds every year just to meet the increasing demand. The new state-of-the-art Father Lacombe Care and Supportive Living Centre will mean that residents and families will continue to receive the exceptional care they've come to expect over the last 100 years. The need is urgent, and we need your support to make it happen.